back to my channel, doing a July currently inked, which I have not done in a while because I haven't been really inking up pens in a while. So excited to get this one filmed. Just bear with me while I rearrange my chair. So 6 pens, which has been working for me when I was inking up kind of routinely, so I'm going to go back to that. As with some of my last couple of videos, it gets super dark here really early, so this is a mixture of kind of like I'm trying to make the light as best as possible. I know nothing can beat natural light, but I think this mix is okay. I've got 6 pens to the side here and my trusty glass of red. So I thought I would just jump straight into it. The first pen I'm going to do is I don't actually think I've done a new pen day on this pen yet. So I will do that shortly. This is the Fine Writing International Pen Kit. This colorway is called Jade, and I just think it's a really beautiful pen. And this is the Fine Flex. So I will do a proper video on this. Is it an extra fine flex or a fine? Let me have a look. Extra fine flex. It's a really beautiful pocket pen, so I will do a video on that. Maybe I'll film it after this. It's really beautiful. So we will start off with this one. I wanted to see, I wonder if I should write bigger. I don't know. So this is the Fine Writing International, and this is in the Jade Extra Fine Flex. Oh, I should have said at the beginning, of the 6 pens, I chose 3 inks and my daughter chose the other 3. So we'll see if there is a marriage between them or not. But this is inked with Ferris Wheel Press Moss Park Green. It actually feels quite dry in here, and I feel like the ink usually is darker, so I'm not sure entirely what's happened there. I thought maybe I'd do a bit of a bigger swatching square as well. But it's just not really having a lot of fun coming out of this pen. I did clean it, but yeah, that's the first one. And I do like that it has this little roll stop in the cap. Cheers. Next up is, it's off from AliExpress. They just called it the Majang brass. It's another nice little pocket pen. I'm really loving pocket pens, and it's another screw to post. Definitely has some weight to it, this pen, but I really, really like it. And that's also, if you can see there, an extra fine nib. Let's do a little see, the thing with doing a bigger square is it's going to annoy me that it's not entirely straight. So this is the Majang brass with an extra fine, oh, I shouldn't have done brackets. Anyway, and this is inked with Diamine Wagner, which I am really, really enjoying, I have to say. And I like this pen. I find it's just a nice little pen. I like the weight of it, you know, on the cheaper side, so it's not the smoothest, but I quite like it. After that, so my daughter chose the Moss Park Green. I chose Wagner. This one I technically kind of chose. This is my vintage Lady Schaefer in the Paisley, and I had 2 Schaefer cartridges, and the first one kind of was getting a few little cracks in it, so I just wanted to use the second one. So this just has the standard Schaefer cartridge in it. So it's a kind of a choice, but also, you know, not really. I didn't want to waste the ink, so I thought I'd use it. I love this pen so much. So this is the Lady Schaefer, and it's called the Waverly nib. I don't know if you can see, it just goes up a little bit there, 14K. And this is a Schaefer blue cartridge. And I love this pen so much. Next up, this is the last ink color that I chose, and then my daughter chose the final two. This one probably by now needs no introduction. I take this pen to work with me. This is the Majang A1 with the extra fine nib. Mine is definitely getting a little bit worse for wear. This is popping off a little bit. I might glue that back down, but I do just love this pen. I am noticing now, since this has become a little bit loose, it can hard start a little bit, so we'll see whether that happens or not here. No, right, it's like a gem. I just love this pen so, so much. So this is the Majang A1 in black with an extra fine nib, and this has Jeroboam, Possia de Lune, which is another crowd favourite and favourite of mine. Which one do I do next? Maybe I'll do this one. This is my pens by Casey. I am calling this the local catch, because when at the pen show, he was saying that the local resin maker who made it kind of said it reminded him of salmon. What I really love about this pen is it also kind of has a little love heart at the top. This pen, Casey not recently, but in the last 6 months, started using cypress nibs. And this is the fine nib, and oh my God, I like it so, so much more than the Yovo nib. It's just a beautiful writing experience. I really like this pen and this nib so much. I mean, the pen is just beautiful to me. And this has an ink that is new to me. It's from one of the Diamine Inkvent calendars, and I got a little 12ml bottle from Pulp Addiction. So this is Pens by Casey. I'm just going to write in here Cypress Fine, and this is Diamine, is it Cashmere? Yeah, Cashmere Pink. The difference between the Cypress nib and the Yovo, I don't know, it's such a difference to me, and I really, really love it. And just everything about this pen I love. And last but not least, a pen I haven't used in ages. This is the Jinhao 82. This color is called Volcanic Grey. And I do change the nibs around a bit in here, but this is the Goulet Pen's extra fine nib. And this has Verness Hissy Fit in there. And I'm just going to write in here GP extra fine. So there you have it. These are the 6 pens and inks I've chosen for July. I'll just put them next to it and then I can talk you through it again. Oh, I'll do a bit of a close-up first. So up the top we have the Fine Writing International, the Penket Jade, which is an extra fine flex. It felt quite dry writing with it there, which hasn't been my experience with the pen. So I'm not sure if it's ink or if I didn't clean the pen out properly, but I'll do a bit of investigating there. Next up, the Majang Brass with Diamine Wagner, which is just a really beautiful dark olive green. In the middle, my vintage Lady Schaefer. It has a 14K nib on it, just with the Schaefer cartridge blue. Oh, I just smudged doing that. Then we have the Majang A1 with Possia de Lune. Then this beautiful Pens by Casey pen with the cypress nib with cashmere pink. And then lastly, a trusty old Jinhao with the Goulet Pens nib with Van S Hissy Fit. There you go. I would love to know what you're inking up this month. I'm excited to actually have a set of pens inked up because I haven't done that in a couple of months, and just to see how I go and if I do get through writing through the 6 pens or not. Yeah, that's it. As I said, leave a comment below. Let me know what you've inked up this month. Let me know if there's a favorite pen and ink combo in here. For people who have used this ink, I would love to know what pens you've really loved it in, because a little bit of writing I've done, it's been a really enjoyable experience for me. And I am slowly falling in love with this diamine colour as well. I think the diamines might end up being my favourites for this month. We shall wait and see. If you could hit like and subscribe, that would be amazing, and I'll chat to you guys again soon. Bye.